Big story coming down just late this afternoon. Governor Mike Dunleavy says that after consulting with Attorney General Treg Taylor, he is vetoing 5 bills that lawmakers passed after the midnight session deadline. The governor saying the 121-day limit, unless voted upon otherwise, is mandated by the state constitution. Political reporter Steve Kirch has been reaching out to lawmakers this afternoon to get their thoughts and learn more about the impacts that the vetoes may have. Steve?
Mike, as you may remember, back in May, there was some confusion amongst House lawmakers on whether or not they could work past midnight on the last day of the session. Today, Governor Mike Dunleavy cited lawmakers' failure to formally extend the session by an affirmative vote of at least 2/3 of the membership in each body. Now, here's a list of those bills vetoed by the governor today. Again, because he says they were passed after the midnight deadline that marked the end of the session. House Bill 122, sponsored by Fairbanks Representative Frank Tomaszewski, would have granted Alaska Railroad Corporation financing for the replacement of its passenger dock and terminal facility in Seward. That would have been through the issuance of revenue bonds. House Bill 203, sponsored by Wasilla Representative Jesse Sumner, would have allowed private employers to exclusively use electronic payroll systems. Another one of his bills, House Bill 189, would have allowed employees to begin serving alcohol at the age of 18 instead of 21. Kodiak Representative Louis Stute's House Bill 19 was also vetoed. It would have exempted documented vessels from duplicative registration requirements. And House Bill 29 from Big Lake Representative Kevin McKay would have prohibited insurers from discriminating against individuals on the basis of their political affiliation or expression.
You know, we had legal opinions from both Department of Law and from Legislative Legal, and in both cases, you know, there has been precedent where bills have been passed after midnight before and have been fine, but they haven't been tested.
And that's where I think, again, a bipartisan group of legislators wanted to see those bills be given an opportunity to be reviewed by the governor. Again, we have limited information on the House floor.
I mean, the Constitution is pretty clear. I mean, if you read it, it's pretty clear that we can't be doing that. The only thing that bothers me is the bill that affects the Seward and the building of the new dock that the railroad was going to build. And that could cause some difficulty in getting that done in a timely way.
Now, I asked those lawmakers if they think a special session could be called by the governor or by 2/3 of lawmakers in both chambers to take up the vetoed bills. None of them could definitively answer whether or not there's an appetite for that. Mike?